evening. We are the players in this theater, and we welcome you, our audience. Tonight we present The Arena, written especially for this program by Harry Julian Fink. The defendant.
In the Court of General Sessions in and for this county, the district attorney of this county accuses Jeanette Brown of a felony, to wit, murder, that on or about the 3rd day of February this year, in the county and state wherein this court lies, she willfully, with malice aforethought and during the commission of a felony, murdered William Fitzjohn, then 18 years old.
How old are you, miss?
Court, please. It was not the responsibility of the district attorney's office.
Court does not please. By thunder, the court will not please. I will discuss the responsibility of the district attorney's office with you directly. Well, the court thanks the district attorney for interrupting his busy schedule to appear in this court on such short notice. Was the district attorney aware that the accused was less than 18 years of age at the time the alleged felony was committed, and that information was deliberately withheld by his office from this court?
I take responsibility for the actions of my office.
Make your motion.
Whereas the defendant, here accused of murder, was more than 16 years of age, but less than 18 years of age at the time the alleged felony was alleged to have been committed, and whereas the court, at its discretion, may commit the defendant to a juvenile court for trial and reformation rather than try her in this present court for a crime which is punishable by death or a life imprisonment, on behalf of the defendant, I request, plead, and petition the court to commit this child to the authority of said juvenile court. Children are too young for justice. They require a little mercy, I think.
The district attorney's office requests a continuance for 3 days.
No. I will give the district attorney until 9:30 tomorrow morning. I will ask him at that time why information pertaining to the defendant's age was deliberately withheld from this court. I will also ask him at that time whether or not he objects to this child being tried as a juvenile rather than in this present court where a conviction might be punishable by life imprisonment or death. And I will see the district attorney in chambers now. Politics. Politics in my court in 5 years.
You ought to know better than that.
Well, I don't know.
I said you ought to know better than that.
Maybe so. Maybe so. But I also know that the powers we hold, you and I, those powers are awesome. I know that I am to life as God is to death on this earth. And you have even more power. You are the amassed power of several million people to protect themselves. In some ways, you have more power than the President of the United States. You literally have the power of life and death over people. And yet, for all of that, you are a man. A man engaged in politics. And politics is ambition. And ambition can corrupt, and you are ambitious.
But not corrupt. And not corruptible.
I'll accept that.
I want a 3-day continuance.
No. And I shouldn't have to remind you that defense counsel is not present.
As you know, a convention called for the purpose of nominating a candidate from my party to run for the Senate of the United States from this state is now convened in this city. As you also know, I'm a candidate for that nomination. Because I am ambitious. And because I want to destroy a political dynasty that's ruled this state for the last quarter of a century. Now, if I'm forced to make a decision about that child while the convention is taking place, I'll be subjected to every conceivable pressure. Half the citizens of the state will want me to vigorously prosecute a murderess, and the other half will want me to show mercy to a child. My chances won't be worth a tinker's damn.
Joe, it's a legal and ethical decision, not a political one.
You won't move.
It's a legal and ethical decision, and it should be made here. Only here.
And I shall make it as such. Here. What's the matter, Paul?
That dispossessed kid, so she doesn't read English, doesn't speak it too well. She's old country. None of her children live in the city anymore. She wouldn't move because her husband's buried here. Well, apparently she received no notice, just found the things out in the street. She's lived there for 30 years.
Call Joe Sweet if legal. I told him I told you to call. Keep in touch with him on this. Contact her children. Make sure she has a place to sleep until this is settled. Paul.
Yes.
Next time, do it yourself.
Right.
Good morning.
Why didn't you sit down?
Didn't think I'd be here long enough, sir.
You're probably right at that. Now, it is the policy of this office, and it has always been the policy of this office, when a defendant is between the ages of 16 and 18, to make that fact known to the court and to anyone else who's properly interested. In this case, the defendant's attorney, so that a motion may be made for the commitment of the defendant to the authority of the juvenile court, so that the district attorney's office can legally consider whether it can recommend such a commitment and still keep faith with the public in its duty to protect the public, or whether it must demand that the defendant be tried as an adult in order to keep that faith. And finally, so that the court has the facts necessary to make a trying, difficult, and often torturing decision that ultimately falls upon its shoulders to make. And did you know that that is the policy of this office?
Yes, sir.
You chose to ignore that policy.
Yes, I did.
Why? Have you written out your resignation?
Yes, I have.
May I have it, please? Why?
If I told you, you'd think I was begging.
You wouldn't be working in my office if I thought you'd beg. I've got about 60 seconds more for you.
All right. I knew what you'd decide if the decision fell to you. And I knew that that decision would destroy our chances for political advancement. I didn't want that to happen.
Why not? Loyalty? Loyalty.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Did I misplace it?
You're damn right you did. You owe me nothing except honest and faithful service to the people who pay the bill, the people of this county. You give me that, and I owe you. I owe you loyalty, not you me. Now, you get out of here. I wasted enough time on you. Wait a minute. Thank you.
Thank me nothing. I'm transferring you to magistrate's court. How long did it take you to work your way up from there to trial bureau last time?
3 years.
Uh-huh. Tell Mr. Chapman I'm ready and bring yourself.
Good morning.
Good morning.
He's ready.
That young fool, he knew what I was going to decide on.
Morning, Joe.
You hear me talking to myself?
No, sir.
Well, good morning, Bonnie. What's on fire?
Fire is right. DC 20001, Samuel Davis. Hit and run.
Judge Davis?
Same. Victim was a 60-year-old woman. Judge panicked. The woman died. By Raz, medical evidence indicates that had treatment been immediate, she might have lived. The side street, she lay there for more than an hour. Joe, this man has a very distinguished background. He's been a member of the bar for almost 40 years, a teacher, a writer, a superior court judge for 15 years. This man...
I'm familiar with his background. I've always respected